Dear sis, I am so proud of how far you've come. I know some days feel harder than others, and the weight feels too heavy to carry. On those days, I see you learning to care for yourself instead of continuing to carry the weight of and for others. That kind of grace, compassion, and emotional rest is the most beautiful gift you can give to yourself. You deserve time to recharge, regroup, and refocus. It's what enables us to keep moving forward, both mindfully and effectively. Resting when we need to is how we find balance, even on our off days. It's how we show up for ourselves. Life is not all about fixing, struggling, or figuring out our pain or our plan. Remember, it's also about living. So let's take a moment and imagine what living would look like for you. Find a place that's comfortable for you, whether that's seated or lying down, with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels right for you. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, letting out an audible sigh. Again, in through your nose and slowly release the air from your mouth. Good. Now let's visualize what a fulfilling day would look like for you. It's morning. How would you wake up? Would you decide to have your morning coffee, tea, or smoothie in your favorite room? Or perhaps outside on your patio or front porch? Would you journal or listen to your favorite podcast? Maybe you do some gentle stretching, yoga, or take a walk in the morning sun. If morning could look any way you wanted it to, what would it look like for you? Now it's afternoon. There's a break in your day from work or caring for the kids, and you get to spend it any way you like. What would you do? Would you go to the spa, grab lunch with friends, get a hotel room with your significant other, or perhaps you go home and take a nap? Maybe you see a movie, take a midday Pilates class, or eat your lunch outside while people watching. What would afternoon look like for you? It's now bedtime. How are you going to wind down and get ready for bed? Would you meditate, journal, listen to some soothing music while taking a hot bubble bath? Would you watch your favorite television show, read a book, or talk to one of your favorite people on the phone? Or perhaps you take some time to self-reflect in the quiet and tune into your inner voice. If bedtime could look any way you wanted it to, what would that look like for you? Taking time to visualize what our day would look like gives our brains a chance to acknowledge another option. It empowers us to understand that we do have some control over how we like to feel, even if that's simply manifesting how we like our life to look like in the future. Now take a deep breath welcoming the cool air in through your nose, into your lungs, and down, down, down into your belly. Now slowly release that air from your mouth with an audible sigh. Inviting movement back into your fingers and toes. And as you open your eyes, thank yourself for being in practice. Ashe.